to the film review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, brought to you by the Ferris State Torch. My name is Richard Mead, I'm the sports editor.
And I am Ben Rettinhouse, the news editor.
Obviously, I heard a lot of really negative things. A Michael Bay film with Megan Fox in it again. Going into the film, I really had just an overall negative mindset, pretty much about everything, because I'm not a big Transformers fan or really a big fan of any of Michael Bay's older films.
I didn't really have positive thoughts going into this either, but coming out of it, I felt I'm more in the camp of liking it than not liking it.
Megan Fox is a lead character. As soon as you hear that, you're like, well, there's the movie. You know, I'm going to be done with it. But really, I was actually surprised by her acting chops overall. Yeah, I feel as though, you know, she wasn't the character, like, but you know, she was okay. She didn't take away from the movie, which I thought she would have taken away from the movie.
And you said she doesn't detract. I would agree she doesn't detract from the movie. I don't think she really adds anything either.
No. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really, and in this film, I think when it was written with her as the centerpiece, the writers, they didn't do a good job with the script overall. No. And so she didn't really have much to work with. I truly believe that. And when you have bad lines and you're not a great actor and you can't ad-lib a lot of this stuff, you know, it's really a recipe for disaster.
I'm not sure there was a script, to be honest.
So, no.
I think a lot of it might have been...
A lot of post-it notes on a desk. The movie is about her, where I feel as though maybe they should have focused on the Turtles a little bit more.
I think so, too. I think the Turtles are much more interesting. Like, not all of it is glaringly awful. There are a few moments, though, that are just terrible.
There are a few moments, and you know, talking about the script, we might as well go into it. There are many moments that completely suck you out of the movie, and you just think, what in the hell just happened? Why did that happen? I don't think this film took their audience very seriously, or took them as smart individuals, and I know you thought that this was more geared towards, you know, younger audience, maybe under 18 years old.
Geared towards people under 11. I think this was strictly made for a Nickelodeon audience. There's toys, there's Burger King tie-ins, there's fart jokes.
But a film that's going to have a major release like this with Megan Fox in it and Michael Bay and explosions, so obviously there's going to be an adult audience that's there. And honestly, the adult audience that they might have been geared to, I don't think they took them as smart individuals, and I think it showed.
The only standouts really that I would say about the movie are the Turtles themselves. They are the only things that kept me mildly interested at all.
And really, the Turtles look awesome. There's a lot of detail in each one. I really believe that they have special characteristics.
All the characters that are CG that are not the Turtles look awful. Splinter looks terrible. Shredder is basically a giant Transformer samurai, which makes absolutely no sense, and he's lame.
He was made to make a toy. There's only one pizza in the film.
Yeah, there is.
There's only one pizza in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. Who would have thunk it?
I know.
The biggest thing in this film that really took me out of the film and actually almost ruined it for me, almost did, the Turtles saved it in the end for me from being a terrible film, is the travel in this film. I do not think that Michael Bay owns a globe or he understands the climate in New York.
Clearly not.
There is one particular scene in the beginning of the film. They make a point to tell you that it is the first day of spring, so it's September, kind of how it is now. I mean, the sun's still shining, there's people out in shorts, and there's a really shoehorned trampoline scene to get Megan Fox to jump up and down.
Yeah.
That was pretty...
You know what, though? Kudos to them for only doing it once.
Only doing it once. There was one ass shot.
They get one where they show off her boobs and one where they show off her ass, and that's it. So
it was very toned down. I was actually surprised.
Claps for their restraint.
Okay, so it has been set up that it is springtime in this film, and then for no apparent reason, they get in a van and they drive what seems to be an hour north somewhere, and they're in frickin' Canada or Colorado,
somewhere,
or the Himalayan mountains somewhere. Yeah. And it really just, it didn't make sense. They don't explain it. Anybody above 15 years old is going to see that and they're going to be like, wow, that doesn't make much sense. The people in the film don't act like a normal human being would act in a situation.
I think you're expecting...
Maybe I'm overthinking it.
I think you're...
Daniel Day-Lewis isn't in this film?
No, he's... Sequel
potential. And obviously this film is set up for a sequel. Okay. They want to make tons of money. They have. I think the budget turnover was $125 million for the budget, which they used all of. I think they're already over $300 million, aren't they?
Yeah.
Overall, I give this film 4 out of 10 stars. Overall, sloppily made, terrible writing. The characters were flat. I mean, there's a lot of really bad cameos. Like Whoopi Goldberg's in there for a hot minute.
No reason.
And you know what? But I came in. I wanted to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fight. I saw that. It was nauseating. It was flashy. But you know what? In the end, I didn't hate the movie. But I will never pay money to watch that movie again.
This movie is like a stale Twinkie. It has absolutely no nutritional value. It doesn't taste great, but if you're starving, it will do the job. If you have an extra $7.50 in your pocket, go see Guardians for the second time. Otherwise, I mean, my rating is wait for Netflix.
Wait for Netflix. All right, guys, you heard it here at the Ferris State Torch. We'll catch you next time.